will not forward the forward direction. They always go in the reverse direction. So Jupiter Saturn goes like this anti-clockwise, first, second, third, fourth, like this 12th house. Rahu Ketu goes reverse. ठीक है ना? तो
But by default,
I'm sorry.
by default they go reverse
Yes,
direction.
by
That is
default.
retrograde kind of stuff.
Yes, by default they go always in reverse direction. Okay, and they complete the entire thing in 18 years. So each house, each Rashi, they spend 1.5 years. Okay, for example, I will take the ideal simple case. Say Rahu is at say 30 degrees Mesh. Rahu is at 30 degrees Mesh Rashi. Okay. Now from here to 0 degrees, it goes in the reverse direction. 30 to 0, it covers in 1.5 years. Okay. At the time when the child was born, he was at 30 degrees in Mesh Rashi. So he is going to enter the Meena Rashi after 1.5 years. So 1.5 to 3 years is going to spend in 12th house. Okay, 3 to 4.5 in the 11th house, 4 to 6.5 in the 10th, so 6.5 to 8 in the 8th, 8 to 8 to 9.5 in the 8th. So you clearly understand which years it will enter each of the houses, take, and exactly opposite is Ketu. They always have a 180 degrees. They are always on a 180-degree axis. So if Rahu is at 30 degrees, Ketu also will be at 30 degrees. And it's just imagine like a bar. Okay. Now when this goes to this house, it will go to this house. Similarly like this. So each house significations they start giving. You understand?
Yes.
Kiranji?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
sir. Yes, sir.
what we do is we take each of the 4 planets. Okay. You jot down which years they enter into 6, 8, 12 for each of the 4 planets. Now, when the commonality of that particular, suppose 3 planets are entering into any of the three houses, okay, 2 or 3 planets on that year, more at least 3 major planets are entering the trick house. That is the time. That is the time when the period is going to be very very miserable. For example, say suppose I will take a hypothetical case.
Sir, what if Saturn is retrograde like Kiran Garu's case? So that means
Retrograde.
for Kiran Garu's case, 3 planets will be in reverse direction.
No. Retrograde will go normally only, but it has a very strong aspect on the 12th house. But it goes in the normal progression only.
Yes, because
Okay.
I remember, sir, you mentioned retrograde for any planet means that they go slow, very slow, but in progression.
Say supposing Jupiter enters the 6, 8, 12 houses in these years. Okay. Rahu is entering 6, 8, 12. Suppose from 5 to 6.5, 8 to 9.5, hypothetical case. So let's not say 8 to 9.5.
You are writing somewhere, sir?
Yeah, you can't see?
No, I can't. We can't see.
You can't see the screen?
I can see the screen, but your writing is not
Okay,
visible.
can you see the screen now? The diagram Mesh Rashi?
Yes,
Mesh Rashi you can see, na?
yes, yes. But whatever you are writing, we can't see.
Now can you see the Excel?
Not yet, sir. Yes, yes, we can see now. Oh, gone. Achha, not gone, but the Excel sheet. Yeah, we can see the spreadsheet. You are saying Jupiter example. Huh? This is your example. Now Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Okay. This is in 6, 8, 12. Saturn 8, 10, 5, 8, 10. Sir, 8 to 10 you are writing, or 8 to 8 and 10?
8 to 10.5, 13 to 15.5.
This is what, sir? This is house or degree?
No, this is houses. This is the age of the candidate, the native.
So,
This is the age of the
for
native.
this is
Okay, 6th year, 8th year, and 12th year. Means 6 to 7, 8 to 9, 12 to 13. It is entering 6, 8, 12
one
houses. Jupiter is entering 6, 8, 12 houses. And
1 minute, sir. 6 to 7. Sir, 5. It is not 5 to 6, right? 6 to 7.
6 to 7. I just wrote 6. So 6 to 7.
8 to 9. Okay, understood.
6 to
And
7.
here you are saying 8,
8 to 9.
10.5, then 13. Sir, what is this 10.5 and then 13 means?
See, 2.5 years Saturn stays in one house. Say, supposing from 8th year, 2.5 years ahead, 8 to 10.5, and 13 to 15.5.
But this is houses, right, sir?
No. This is the years of a child. See, this is the age
Acha,
of the
this is
child.
years.
When I'm counting age, 6 years, 8 years, and say 12, 11 years, it is entering 6, 8, 12 houses. Jupiter. I'm checking what year Saturn is entering these particular houses.
Okay. Years is 6 to
Years
7, 8 to
8
9.
to
And sir,
10.5.
why for Jupiter, why we are selecting 11 to 12? Like it is, why not 12 to 1?
Because 11th year it will enter, na? See, suppose
Because it
it's
is.
in Mesh Rashi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Completion of 11th year till 12th year, it is over here. 12 years it completes.
Correct.
So 11 to 12 years, na, it enters the 12th house. 0 to 1, the time is born. 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. From 11th year beginning to 12th year end, till the 12th year, he will stay there.
Okay.
Okay? So this is the time. See, it's very simple. I'm writing down the years in which these particular planets are entering into 6, 8, 12, and I'm taking out of the 4 at least 2 or 3 planets during that year are in 6, 8, 12. Any of the 6, 8, 12 need not be 8. All of them need not be in 8th house. They can be in 6, 8, or 12 houses during that particular period. The time is going to be really tough. This is applicable. The intensity of even smaller planets is same. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. But the duration is less. Sun is there for a month, okay, or Mars is there for 40-45 days. So only 40-45 days I'll see that bad effect. But whereas these planets, it's 1.5 years or 2.5 years. So I see for a predominant amount of time. So when the 3 planets or 4 planets are in real bad position, for example, one of the worst positions is this one. When suppose Rahu is person is born and Rahu is at 30 degrees in Mesha, by the time it enters Meena, it's going to be 1.5 year, and concurrently Ketu will enter from 7th house to 6th house, ulta, reverse direction. So here Rahu has entered, here Rahu has entered, and here Ketu has entered. Okay. Now this will be worst position because by default Rahu is activating 12th house and Ketu is activating 6th house. Worst position. Ketu is anyway Kalha Karaka. He is the he is a quarrelsome planet. Ketu is like Mangal, quarrelsome, very ferocious. So anyway, is creating Rogrun Shatru over here. Ketu in 6th house compulsorily gives you backache, lower backache. And Rahu is creating lot of issues. If Vyastan, health issues, maybe jail. Rahu in 12th house typically gives jail yatra. Okay. Court case litigation, Ketu is giving. Rahu is giving high expenses. Rahu is also courts, medical expenses, hospital visits, could be death also. In these dangerous places, death of a relative also could be possible.
That means in 7th house, Ketu is there, then all these things negative will happen.
No. When he was born, he was in 7th house. After 1.5 years, he moved to 6th. After 1.5 years, he moved to 5. After 1.5 years, he moved to 4th. Reverse it is going. You understand?
For
Reverse
example,
direction. Rahu, when he was born, he was in the 1st, then 12th, then 11th, like
so
that reverse.
same like all retrograde planets are they will go like that only,
No,
or
no. All retrograde, only Rahu Ketu. Rest of them progression is same.
only retrograde?
Yeah.
Okay.
You understood, na? So this is one of the worst combination. Now suppose during this period, Jupiter has entered into the 8th house. During this period, Jupiter has entered into the 8th house. That's it, khatam.
So much worse.
Worse because 3 major planets are in real bad position.
So impact will be from whom, sir? More impact.
All the 3, sir. All the 3 will give you results. What happens is, that's what is Graha Yuddha.
More
The battle.
impact, as per I'm thinking, more impact will be Rahu Ketu only, because Rahu Ketu itself it is a negative planet. Jupiter is a positive planet, but it is in 8th house means little bit negative. Total मिला के
Yes.
ज़्यादा negative हो गया है.
Yes. Because what is happening is, the defenses are down. Jupiter is your defense. When it enters the 8th house, all the energy is put into handling the negativity of 8th house, constricting the negativity of 8th house. Okay? And here, for this particular blank chart, Jupiter is a benefic planet. Not benefic exactly, neutral planet. Neutral planet. So it is actually creating a Vipreet Rajyog also, but chalo, we'll not get into that now, that's Parashari. So the point is, Jupiter's entire energy is put into restricting the negative energy of 8th house, but also Jupiter in the 8th house also will give you negative results. From father's side, health will not be good because 9th house is Jupiter.
Sir, I have one small question is there.
Uh,
What about these dashas? Dashas totally different coming to this one or totally, what
Dasha
is
is
that one?
totally
Dashas, for
different. Dasha
example.
is, Dasha is the way in which we see from Parashari.
Okay, now for example, Shani Mahadasha is there.
Uh,
On which basis Shani Mahadasha will be calculated
see, when the
as per
time,
transit or some what?
yeah, see, at the time when you're born, in which nakshatra it is, your moon is born, from that we start counting the Vimshotri Dasha. Okay, we give 20 years to Venus, we give, 18 years to Rahu, 6 years to Sun, like that, we add up to
On
one.
which basis this calculation came, sir? That's what I am asking. On which
On
basis
which,
20 years
that's what
Venus
I'm
and
telling
19
you.
years?
That is calculated by the Parashari Maharushi. They calculated the average year of the person to be 120
Because,
years.
for example, because our Jupiter, it will take 1 year for one Rashi, total 12 years. Like that, it is taking. And at the same time, Saturn also, it is taking 2.5 years. Like that, is there any calculation
No, no,
accordingly to that
nothing.
Dasha
No
also?
calculation I come across. They have just given the dashas like that.
That's it, Ante.
Yeah, that's it. So during that dasha, then you
Okay.
consider antar dasha, pratyanta dasha, then sukshma dasha. Sukshma dasha goes for a small planet, it goes few days. For big planets, it goes up to few months. So that few months will be bad. See, for example, say suppose your Shani dasha is there, okay, or Shukra dasha is there. Now Shukra dasha, suppose it is good for you. So all 20 years of Shukra dasha will not be good for you, na? And suppose Rahu Dasha is there,
From in that,
all 18 years, listen, all 18 years will not be good for you. Now, it
oh, oh,
is
oh,
a,
okay.
now that's the point, that's where progression becomes very important because progression gives you gunshot results. One Jupiter in 6, 8, 12 will give you definitely bad results. That 1 year will be bad, compulsory, gunshot.
Hmm.
Rahu Ketu in 6, 8, 12, gunshot it will be bad. And again you have to take small planets. When Rahu is in 6, 8, 12, suppose Rahu in 6 and 12 and 6, and suppose Moon is getting debilitated, but Moon is only for 2.25 days. So the 2.25 days will be bad. Okay? And now suppose Venus is getting debilitated in the 6th house for about 40 days or 45 days. Okay, now just imagine that 30 days or 40 days how bad it will be. That too, Venus is getting debilitated in a trig house in the progression. How bad it's going to be. So you have to first, the moment it has entered, say suppose it has entered the 6 and 12 axis, now for
Difference
that,
between transit and progression. What is the difference between transit and progression, sir?
both are same, sir.
Both are same.
Both
Okay,
are
right. Done,
same.
sir. Done. Agree.
Transit and progression both are same. In transit we have the retrograde motion and all that, but effectively it is the same. But see, the moment you are born, that from that particular point, the planets are rotating, na? One cycle it is going.
Ah,
And what is transit? This
yes.
moment. So from suppose zero, you were born 30 years ago. 30 years, it I'm counting it over here, and planets they are calculating by the system. It is the same, but here progression has multi-dimensionality in the sense that in transit we don't consider the natal planets. In progression we consider the natal planets. What happens is while having progression, see, at the time when you are born, the planets are called natal planets. Okay? Now these planets will touch
Exactly.
those planets and it will give you that kind of results.